Makori from the Saturday Nation. Makofi tafadhali. Where are you, sir? Alas, Makori, are you here? All right, do we have someone from the Saturday Nation or from the nation who would be happy to come and receive this award on his behalf? Hopefully someone who looks sporty. Anyone from the nation who will take this award on behalf of Alas? Ferdinand, uko wapi? Oh, that's Ketien. Pole. All right, we have a brave gentleman. Please come and receive this award. So this award is given for a story on the Beyond Zero campaign. The story was entitled Press Ups in the Line of Duty. The First Lady opens up on life in the corridors of power. All right, thank you. All right, go ahead. Yes. Ampa, please stay. You'll help me give all the three categories. Let's go straight to the radio category. Let's read the finalists.
Sports Reporting Radio. Christine Muthe, Josephat Kioko, and John Nene.
All right, and the winner is Christine Muthe from Midiba. Makofi tafadhali. A round of applause for this young lady as she comes up on stage. In this story, Christine manages to capture the audience's attention by vividly describing a football match through a Gor Mahia fan. The story takes listeners through the emotions from home to the actual game at the stadium. And her story was entitled, Gor, a fan's perspective. A round of applause for Christine. Please come here and receive your award. And please confess to being a Gor Mahia fan as you accept your award. They say that being a Gor fan is a lifestyle. It is a lifestyle.
Good evening. I am so shocked, to be honest, as in I'm shaking, by the way. But when I was doing this story, I think one of the things that that inspired me is the fact that someone can just decide to be a fan from the house all the way to the stadium. So I decided to follow Jaro Soja, as he's popularly known. He's a Gor Mahia fan. I followed him all the way from the house to the stadium, and yes, what more can I say? But thank you very much. I would like to thank God, thank Midiva, and to my fellow journalists. You're still a winner, even you've not won. Thank you.
All right, good job. A round of applause for Christine Muthe. She aired her story on Radio Amani. And now, to our television sports reporting category.
Sports Reporting Television Media. Watson Karuma and Stephen Mwai, NTV. Violet Otindo and Ivan Sokeo, K24 TV. And Mashirima Kapombe and Tony Biwott, KTN.
Yes. And the winners are Watson Karuma and Stephen Mwai from NTV. Makofi tafadhali.
Kenya's best time on the soccer field were in the 70s and 80s when the AFC Leopards and Gor Mahia commanded the territory in the country and around the region. Matches between the two clubs that were based in Nairobi were seismic events that dominated public discussion and media headlines before and after the derbies. The success of the two sides also translated to a stronger national team, the Harambee Stars, as illustrated in August of 1987 when Kenya hosted the 4th All-Africa Games in Nairobi. At the beginning of the decade, Kenya dominated the CECAFA Senior Challenge, winning back-to-back titles between 1981 and 1983. Josephat Murila, the no-nonsense defender, aptly nicknamed Controller, was part of that history-making squad. A name synonymous with Kenyan football, Joe Kadenge, may have hung his boots decades ago, but all the goals he scored replay vividly in his head.
I got the ball half line.
All right, a round of applause to these fantastic journalists for the story they did under the Kenya at 50 series. Well done, well done, well done, well done. The story was entitled Football on the Brink of Hope. Please go ahead and make an acceptance of the award. Go ahead and make an acceptance speech.
Well, thank you very much, everyone. And I'll be brief. And I'll say that so many of us want to be football spectators, and we are there cheering our teams when they're winning. But many of us dump our teams when we start losing. And I hope my story, which was football in the brink of hope, will be an inspiration to the young footballers of the future, that there is hope. And once upon a time, Kenya had a success story in football. Thank you very much, my fellow journalists, as well as all the footballers in the country. Thank you very much.
Good job, well done.
Thank you very much. This evening, I would like to thank the entire fraternity of the NMG, starting with our group CEO, Linus Kitai. This is a trophy I've looked for some years, and I had, I have several trophies, but this one was missing. And I promise I'll one day deliver it, and it's now in my hands, and I'm very happy. I'd like to dedicate it to my secondary school, who happen to be the East African champions in basketball, Shimbaids, and my family. Thank you.
Well done, well done. Another round of applause to these fantastic gentlemen. Now we're just about done. We're moving very fast. We're going to the Free Press Kenya Award, and I'm going to ask Mr. Peter Okoli, please, if you'll come and help me give this award. All right? We only have one. I think this is just one citation that we'll go through. So for the Free Press Kenya Award, let's go.
AJEA 2014 Free Press Kenya category. The finalists are Judy Kaberia, Capital FM; Robert Wanjala, freelance journalist; and David Ohito, the Standard newspaper.
All right. And the winner is, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for David Ohito from the Standard newspaper. In agitating for press freedom, David Ohito writes on the controversial Kenya Information and Communications Amendment Bill 2013 and its proposals. He highlights the dangers of the proposals, the dangers that the proposal would pose to the gains made to achieve media freedom in Kenya. His story was titled "Law Stifling Free Speech." law stifling free speech. Congratulations. A round of applause for Mr. David Ohito. All right, thank you very much. Please go ahead and make your acceptance speech. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you very much,
Chairman.
ladies and gentlemen. I know it's been a tiring day. I don't want to speak too. We are in this for the long haul. Those of us who encouraged us as we were fighting these laws, I'm sorry, my very good friend, the AG, missed it. I will meet you in court on the 15th of May as we seek to reverse those laws that will impede media freedom in Kenya. I want to dedicate this trophy to my family, my wife and children, who spend long hours without my presence as I engage in this battle to free the media in Kenya and in Africa. Today is World Press Freedom Day, and what a day it is for me and for the Standard Group. I can see my good friend and CEO, Sam. We are in this win together, and I am very encouraged by the journalists who did the good stories and who continue to do the good stories that seek to preserve the space of a free media. To my good friend Itumbi, when you DM His Excellency the President next time, tell him that there are pretenders to the throne at State House who keep on summoning editors, and we are not amused about it. Tell him that simple act of summoning editors and journalists to State House is making the presidency look bad. Thank you. Aluta continua.
Talk about free press. Well done, well done, well done, well done. And congratulations to you on your story. And thank you, Mr. Wakoli, for helping me give this award. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. All right, we're going to good governance. And we'll start with our print category. I'm going to ask, I don't know if we have the Deputy Director Education and Training from the Anti-Corruption Commission, Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, to come and help us give this award. Mr. Gilbert Lukoba. Fantastic. All right, and the nominees for print.
Good governance reporting category. The finalists from the print media are Stephen Muthini, Daily Nation; Walter Menya, Sunday Nation; and Vincent Achuka, Sunday Nation.
All right, and the winner is... Give it up for Walter Menya from Sunday Nation, ladies and gentlemen. Walter Menya, are you here? There you go. There. All right. Walter Menya interrogates public appointments given in the name of individuals with specialized skills and the need for government to tap into these skills in its operations as they earned or are given reward, or have they earned or are they given reward for political loyalism. The clique of public servants on special terms. A round of applause for this gentleman, Mr. Walter Menya. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Gilbert, for helping us give this award. Pole pole tu, pole pole, zote ni zako.
Thank you so much to the Media Council for organizing such an event, and to my editors, especially the sub-editors who work tirelessly to ensure that we get it right and on time. Thank you so much. To my senior colleagues who have been there through and guided us through. Thank you so much. And to my family, I thank you for bearing with me. Thank you to my lecturers, some of whom are seated behind there. Thank you so much. I thank you very much.
All right, good job, good job. Well done on your story. I'm going to ask our representative from UNDP to come and help us give the radio category award. Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Good job. Let's run the radio finalists.
Good Governance Reporting Radio. Albert Mwangeka, Baraka FM. Hemini Gilda Mugeni, Easy FM. Diana Wanyonyi, Baraka FM.
All right, I'd like to thank Maria from UNDP for helping us give this award. Our winner in this category is Diana Wanyonyi. One more time on our stage. Like I said, now celebrated journalist. Makofi tafadhali. Well done, Diana, for winning. Her story was called Hakitu Chaguo Ni Lako. Maria, please stay with me. You'll help me give the TV category as well. Diana, please go ahead and give your acceptance speech.
Thank you so much. Again and again, I thank God. Mombasa team, thank you so much. Thank you, Madam Rose. My lecturer behind there, thank you so much. I don't know what to say. Just thank you, all of you. I love you.
Good job, good job. Her story won, the story that won this category was about how youth were prepared for the 2013 general elections using a mobile phone game, which empowered them to identify hate speech and make a distinction between good and bad leadership. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Well done. We're going to run our nominees for the TV category in Good Governance Reporting.
Good Governance Reporting Television. Kasim Mohammed, John Alan Namu, and Sam Munir, KTN. Ferdinand Mondi and Moses Bayer, KTN. Dennis Okari, NTV.
All right, are you ready? Are you ready? And the winner is Dennis Okari from NTV. Makofi tafadhali.
Weeks before the lethal explosion at the Kenyatta International Airport, we had made a surveillance tour of the airport, checking out its security arrangement and even testing it. What you're about to watch happened 1 week before an IED exploded at Java coffee shop inside the airport.
The National Intelligence Service, in a leaked situation report for 18th December 2012, serial number 245/2012, said the Al-Shabaab terrorists plan to use time as a variant and launch attacks in Kenya when the public and security agencies exhibit laxity and dormancy. The report further states that Al-Shabaab plan to target hot afternoons when most security officials and civilians are less active. We decided to put...
All right, a round of applause for Dennis Okari in this story, a terrorist playground. where he employs a journalism technique, simplicity, to capture a complex national threat, and in the process exposes the need for developing an interrogative keen eye to our surroundings. Well done, well done, well done. All right, thank you very much. All right, good job. Please go ahead and make your acceptance speech. And thank you, Maria, for helping me give these awards. Thank you very much. You can step down now.
I didn't prepare an acceptance speech. I do so badly in front of people. I want to say thank you to the Media Council of Kenya, but because of the nature of the story that I did, and what the story does, the impact it had, not just on my life when I did the story, but to everyone who watched it. And then coming to this event to hear what just happened in Mombasa, I would just kindly request all of us to just stand for perhaps 8 seconds of silence to the families, brothers, sisters, fathers, mothers, and our fellow countrymen who died in the explosions in Mombasa. Just kindly for just
Please
about 8 seconds. Okay, we may take our seats. I want to start off by saying that terrorism has no nationality, terrorism has no religion. We are at war, and this war we have to win it. If we don't, they will win it. When I did the story to expose the weaknesses in our system in terms of how we secure our borders and how we secure our homes, how we secure wherever we go, the notion behind it was to remember those who died not just in Westgate, but in all the terror attacks that we have experienced as a country. It could be you today, it could be tomorrow, it could be me, it could be anyone else. I want to give a special thanks to Linus Kaikai, my former managing editor, for his support. We burnt the midnight oil looking at the scripts and his guidance. I also want to give a special thanks to my former CEO, Linus Gitai, for his kind words and encouraging me to continue doing these stories. The whole entire NTV family, the best newsroom ever that I've ever worked with. I want to give thanks to everybody who supported me, the video editors, the drivers, and all the security agents that I dealt with. And most of all, I want to say thank you to God and Jesus, who is my Lord and my personal Savior. I want to give thanks also to my beautiful lady, Betty Kialo, who stood with me throughout the entire time, and she was scared most of the times when I went out, stayed out very late at night to do the stories. We got accused that I was sleeping with the enemy, but sometimes it has to be done. Thank you so much, baby. Thank you so much, everybody, and God bless you.
All right, good job, good job. And well-earned brownie points this evening. All right, we are on the last stretch of the award ceremonies. We're going to the Cartoonist of the Year award. I'm going to ask Ms. Rosemary Okello from Ford Foundation to please come and help me give this award. Let's go right ahead and name the finalists.
2014 Cartoonist of the Year category. Stanislas Olonde Onea, The People newspaper. Eric Gams Ngamao, The Standard newspaper. And Samuel Moigai.
All right, give a round of applause to our cartoonists, ladies and gentlemen. In general, a round of applause. Makofi tafadhali. They keep us entertained, but more often, we have a chuckle and a giggle, but very often they also, the satirical approach is a real eye opener into what is happening in our society. And I'm very curious to know who the winner is. So, the winner is... Stanislaus Olonde Onea. Makofi tafadhali for this fantastic cartoonist. Some newspaper buyers, they buy the newspaper because of the cartoon. And Stanislaus' depiction of current affairs making headlines in Kenya. His entry portfolio was quite fantastic, and the caricatures on current affairs is what won him this award. Makofi tafadhali. All right. And thank you, Ms. Rosemary Okello, for helping me give this award. Stanislaus, please go ahead and make your...
Ladies and gentlemen, guests of honors, and all the sponsors and the organizers, I just want to make a small correction. I saw something to do with the standard here. I used to be there. When I was applying for this thing, I did it as a staff of the people, a cartoonist for the people, that is. So, in short, I just want to thank my editor, I want to thank my colleagues at the People, Media Max, for making this day happen for me. Thank you very much. Let's meet on the streets.
All right, good job, Stanislaus. I must say something about that name, though. I am glad you're a cartoonist. I am, literally. I mean, if I had a name like Stanislaus, and I mean, I'd better be a cartoonist. And you know, it's how we name our children in Africa. It's true. You know, in some parts of Africa, we name our children, like Southern Africa, you'll name them Innocent. You've heard those names, eh? Innocent, Precious, Blessing, Gift. And names sort of give a direction in where you're going. My name is Amani, and I had a hard time in primary school because of my name. I had all sorts of songs about Amani as I grew up, and I hated it until when I was in first form, and I was in a school trip, and a girl said, "Oh, you have such a wonderful name," and I realized the social capital of my name. And so, a round of applause to Stanislaus and for a fantastic, unique job done, Cartoonist of the Year 2014. Photographer of the Year 2014. Let's go.
Photographer of the Year. The finalists are Joseph Mavenge, the freelance journalist, Marufu Mohammed, the Standard newspaper, and James Magai, the People newspaper.
All right, I'm going to ask Mr. Edwin Nyutho to please come and help me give this award. Thank you very much, sir, for accepting to do this. As it comes, and the winner is Joseph Matenge, a freelance photographer. Where are you, sir? Ish, you have an entourage. Makofi tafadhali for Mr. Joseph Matenge. A picture is worth 1,000 words. A good photographic portfolio grabs the attention of the public and the globe. Joseph managed to capture his audience by showing his ability to use images to tell a story. The portfolio of pictures covered in the emotion of the First Lady, completing the 21st kilometer marathon in Nairobi and the terror attack at Westgate in 2013, won him this award. Congratulations, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm humbled and honored this evening to tell the story. On 21st September 2013, my son and I, we had a mission to go looking for funds to take him to India for treatment to save his life. When I received a call, a distress call from a friend who was actually held hostage by terrorists at the West Gate. Ladies and gentlemen, I had to make a very difficult decision, whether to go to proceed to my mission of looking for funds, or to go to Westgate and rescue those who are held hostage there by those terrorists. Ladies and gentlemen, I told my son to stay back. First of all, the friend of mine who was at the Westgate, she was in distress. Actually, I had gunshots as she was calling. She was crying, and this made me change my decision again. I told the son here, now you have to stay back. Otherwise, things are not good wherever we are going. He actually insisted and said, no, Dad, we have to go. Let's go and rescue them. Then I told him, fine, if we are going, then it's okay. Let's go and rescue them, and then God will also help you then in this case. When we entered Westgate, what we saw there was beyond human imaginations. Kenya, Africa, and the whole world bear witness to this. I, Joseph Madenge, I accept this award. And I want to dedicate it to my son here. I also dedicate to those who died and those heroes who are fighting, who are there to fight for those who are also held hostage at the Westgate. I want to initiate a project to save lives in Kenya. Please join me, support me. God bless Kenya, God bless you.
Good job, well done. Well done, and fantastic father and son story. Very moving for me. All right, we're really at the tail end of these awards. We're going to the cameraman of the year. Let's go ahead and call out the nominees.
Camera Person of the Year 2014. The finalists are Evans Okeo, K24 TV; Joseph Madenge, a freelance journalist; and Edwin Mwai, K24 TV.
All right, and the winner is Mr. Joseph Madenge. Please come back on stage and receive your Camera Person of the Year award. Makofi tafadhali for Mr. Joseph Madenge. Under duress, chaos, and horror, it is very hard to guarantee a good shoot. Joseph Madenge presents an account of Westgate terror attack in Nairobi's Westlands with a very steady hand, and the images tell of this story. And thank you, Bwana Edwin, for coming back to give this award. Let's go ahead and give this award. Another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, to Mr. Joseph Madenge for his video footage of the Westgate Mall attack in Nairobi.
we, acha kuongea sana. Kelele. Na confuse watu. Mama hapo. Move the partition.
You want to